Hello, everybody. It's Monday, May 13th, 2019. Want to share a little story. you know, it's pretty rough today. I'm gonna be putting E, the hip hop preacher, on there because, like, my dude Derek turned me on to him when I was out in Missouri in 2017, sleeping in my car. We was hustling details. He was already established. I was out there really just to learn the trade. I slept in my car. I got there Christmas morning, and yeah, I slept in my car pretty much the whole time I was there. I was there 2 or 3 months. Then I started going in the masjid and just sleeping in there, getting up, taking my shower, doing my prayer out the door. Like most people, they get bad on it because if they go in the masjid and they sit there all day, they ain't getting no job, they ain't got no hustle, they just ain't got no nothing. And so it puts a bad connotation on it. But I'm always one of them kind of guys that I made a decision a long time ago that every time I'm in a situation, how can I paradigm flip it? Because somebody's probably got some kind of program in there that isn't what life is. It ain't reality. So, and then, so today, I was sitting there in the office. I've been working on creditfixer.com. I built my detailing stuff so I could at least have a channel open to get my shit in, get some, cash flow, because we strapped. I'm so strapped. Like, yeah, like super strapped. That's neither here nor there, right? And, I'm sitting out there. I'm in the big bay or the warehouse, and I'm walking back and forth. I'm about to ask Andre, because I mentioned it to Angel earlier. I said, man, I need an advance on my commission or something, dude. Like, well, how much you need? I don't even want to ask for it, but I need $500, like straight up. My account's negative 200. All my programs for my social media stuff, that stuff ain't cheap. Everything I use, the Canva, the Ripple, the YouTube Buddy, ClickFunnels, that's pretty pricey. I got Get Response, working on that certificate too. I'm in Grant Cardone's program. You guys want to talk about 120%. So today, I'm out there in the warehouse. I'm walking around, I'm working it through. Haven't really made too many calls because I'm so, I don't even want to say how I am, but I'm predicting the outcome before I even calling them up, wording it how I need to word it based on what they need, getting to know them, been delivering, quick attitude. That's what Grant Cardone, when he's talking about, you can actually change people's attitudes, and you can. I've seen it many times. I was in prison. Not getting sidetracked. So I haven't been, banging out 200 calls a day anymore. I did that for weeks. But it helped me out, right? Cold call really helped me out because it allowed me to learn how to deliver what I needed to in the right way to the right people, how they needed it, because I'm there to service them. So, I'm stressing. I can't even get a ride home. Right? We live 45 minutes away down 75. 75's got crazy traffic going on. This is all the stuff that's going through my head. We don't even got gas. My lady, she drove all the way back. She drives me there every morning because I don't have a car. I made some irresponsible decisions. Things happen. We're dealing with it. And so that's going through my head. I already mentioned it to Angel, and I'm like, man, he's just a middleman. And he ain't really trying to push it. Like I did a Snapchat the other day about somebody pushing your service. Don't allow other people to push your service unless you're confident in their ability to do it. Because it ain't their priority. It ain't their emergency. Back to E, the hip hop preacher. Don't make your emergency mine. And I don't like doing that. I actually used that on one of them. And, I went by. Nothing happened. Nobody's like saying, here's the check. The accountant went home. All that stuff. And I'm like, what? Alright. Cool. And then it went back on. I said, hey, or not Angel. I said, hey, Andre. There's kind of a language barrier there because he speaks a different language. He speaks Ukrainian, Slovakian, and Russian. you know, and I wanted to learn a lot of multiple languages, so I had to be in the environment to do such a thing. Great. So I'm getting to know him, getting to learn from him, and like, man, I gotta ask you a question. Maybe my pitch was wrong. I'm trying to figure out, you know, how I need to deliver stuff to him in a way to where it'll resonate with him, so that we can both make harmony and work together, right? Because we're in the same office, we got the same goal. Who's got my money, brah? Where they at? You know. So, because they got my money, I got their service. That's just how it works, right? And I used to be on the mindset that money was evil and all that. You know, if you got currency, whatever. And so I told him, like, man, I told Angel I need $500. I already, maybe I don't know, maybe I determined the outcome, but he gave me 200. Well, I got a $197 check for my commission last month because I was only getting 5% on loads at the brokerage. I just got into freight broker on April 9th. And so I was moving some of their loads. It allowed me to learn the system, you know, learn everything really like I needed to learn it. I'm still learning more. There's a lot of this stuff in this industry. I think blockchain's going to take it over. So I'm working on that too. Let's put it on another screen. And, well, at that time, my account was like negative 360. Or no, it had like 305. I went to every bank because we needed gas. Once again, we needed food. We got to eat. We got pets to do. We're living in my girl's daughter's house. You know, we wanted to get the fuck out of here. And things just ain't going well. You know, some people we just ain't gonna do it, right? So we're trying to get out of here as fast as possible. And yeah, I went out there and I was like, yeah, man, you have a chance to talk to Angel? I said, I'm not trying to make my emergency your emergency, but you know, it's kind of serious because I wouldn't ask for something if I wasn't already earned it. Because it is my money. I can open up my TMS accounting and see my money right there. I know it's there. Unless y'all just like, this is a fairy tale and it don't really exist and it's just gonna poof right out the window. You know, I'll get onto that later. He's, oh yeah, he's coming. I'll talk to him when he gets in here. And I'm like, alright, cool. Well, I'm staying late. Because, mind you, she ain't even got gas to come get me. I'm working on 8 Mile in Warren. Where we're staying is all the way out in Auburn Hills. That's why we're buying a house as soon as I get my check. That's why I gotta make sure my money's right. Buying a house right here on 8 Mile. It's at the right price. It was at the right money that I seen it. It's got the right layouts in the right area. You know, if I needed to, I could just ride my bike through the hood and get to work. And I'll be cool. Get that bump. I remember I used to ride like 8 miles every day to work. And I'd be amped up. Oh yeah, you talk about adrenaline. But so then he talks to Angel. Angel comes in. They go into the office. He goes into the accountant's office. Comes back, hands me no name, blank handwritten check. Right. Damn, man. I'm thinking nobody knows none of this. Damn, I'm $202 in the hole. Actually, I got the proof right here because I did my money accounting today. You know, oh yeah, I got that getcreditfixer.com. We'll get on that on a different video. I watched something by one of these guys I follow. Thanks Gary Vee for the $1.80 strategy. But yeah. Oh shit, look at that. 202. That's why I asked for 500, you know. I'm tired of asking people for money. But in my contract it says the 15th and the 30th. My commissions will be divvied out and all that, so I'm holding them accountable. Alright, so Canva. Wait. Okay. Okay, so yeah, right here was 310. Just so y'all know I ain't bullshitting. Everybody wants to see it. In Grant's program, he said, you gotta show him proof, bro. Put it right there in writing. Oh, where'd it go? It looks backwards. It's funny how these things do that. Nope, right there. Okay. That's why it didn't look right. So negative $310.28. They gave me a $197.50 check. That took me to 77. And then over the weekend, got on my credit fixer. You know, I just had faith, you know. I need this program. I didn't even know that it was gonna go through. And then all of a sudden, Apple, all my subscriptions that got shut off, you know, because I ain't got no money in there. My money post out. All of them just started dinging, and the next thing you know, remote online deposit, Netflix went through, Rocket Lawyers went through, ATM credit went through, point of sale debit went through, point of sale Canva, Apple, iTunes. That one was $31.79, so they must have been waiting on that boy. Oh wait, where did I buy? I'm gonna have to look at my bill. Probably Adobe. Yeah, but I need that as a tool. That's an expense. All this shit's expensive to my business, so that's cool. I ain't tripping. Cause I get all, well, you know, I'm not an accountant. But yeah, iTunes bill 13. Gotta have that jam. iTunes bill 99 cents. What did I buy for 99 cents? I'm gonna have to look into that. I think Apple be getting people. So I've had some funny transactions on my stuff. But yeah, and then, oh yeah, see now there's Adobe. But yeah, I'm 202 in the hole. So I walked 1.6 miles down to Ray's on Gratiot off of 8 Mile. Walked in there, they're Chaldean. Hey yo man, I was on the phone. I called y'all earlier. You said you could cash my check, cause you already know it's a handwritten check. I got a Indiana ID. I thought I had my Michigan ID, but somehow, see, sometimes that's just how it works. That's how I know Grant Cardone's system is the motherfucking shit, cause he straight up was like, "Oh, I can't cash this." I said, "Look, bro, I'm gonna have to go back there and get that business card from Angel Reyes too, or that's my card that I got from him." But I handed it to him. I was selling our service too. He's like, "What kind of stuff you do? What kind of freight?" You know. Then he started asking questions, so he might be a good customer. And then he was like, you know, just I started. First he was resistant. I said, "No, call him. It's extension 105. Here's my contract." You know, I had everything with me. Here's my contract. You know. There's my contract for West UA. So I had that with me. Back to the 197. See, I tried cashing that motherfucker, couldn't get it cashed. I said, "Man, you know what? Fuck it. You're just gonna put it in the bank 'cause we need that thing anyways." "Yeah, I know we need gas. I know, but hey, we'll get it. It'll come." So yeah, they hand me that check. I walk down there 1.6 miles, get in there. He says no. He says no. I start, you know, showing him the proof. Ooh-wee. Thank you, Grant. Because I showing him the proof. He's on the phone. Angel took a little, you know, he was on the phone for a good 5-7 minutes. I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating because it felt like forever. Because I'm like, why is it taking that long? It should have been like, "Yeah, Justin works with us. Yeah, we gave him a check." Nah, "Oh, he's got the paper. Yeah, he's got the contract here." There. So I gotta really find out if this brokerage is legit or not, because I've got offers to go somewhere else for way more money, or not more money, but to give me a sign-on bonus, which is, you know, I need that in my life. I need that. And yeah, it just seemed different. And then, you know, at the end of it, transaction done. "Hey, well, I'm gonna do your check. I'm gonna charge you 15. I looked at him like, "Yeah, you know you're getting me." I was like, "Man, you shouldn't even be doing that, and you know that." And then he started asking me if I was Amish. I said, "Bro, I'm Muslim. If you didn't catch it." Assalamu alaikum. And he kept trying to like insinuate I was Amish. I was like, man, the Amish don't treat their people right. Oh, well, what masjid you go to? I don't really go to the masjid much anymore because there's so much fitna going on. I can't even, it's like, I don't even want to deal with it. Like, I get frustrated in there because what, we're not even going to go there, okay? Yeah, it just gets out of hand. And, bismillah. And, yeah, he was smiling by the end of the transaction, you know. So it works if you work it. You know, you gotta start applying this stuff all the day. Yeah. Oh, back to the story. So before, I was gonna mention E, the hip hop preacher. I get all, you know, sidetracked. I got associative memory, so like file cabinets, bam, open when words that are associated together, and it's like, yeah, it gets crazy. But I'm sitting there thinking, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I did just drink a half gallon of water too, because I wasn't drinking while I'm sitting there. I'm sitting in an office chair. I've never done that. Millwright by trade, you know, skateboarder, whatever. Been in prison 5 years. Get out of prison. Yeah, I tried getting a job at Target and Walmart and all them other places, but I was like, I really don't even want to work them places anyways. And they ain't gonna hire me. They got a certain kind of mentality and a certain, you know, kind of environment that just doesn't match my values. I'm gonna have to go in there, you know, I mean, maybe that's where I should go sometime. Never. Because I can't just go in there and, like, you know, blow the top off the lid. And sitting there going back and forth, and I hear it. It's the Batman interlude. And all you gotta do is hit life one good time in the mouth. And I don't remember what it was, but that's what I heard. I've never. It wasn't like E's voice. It was, I don't know. It was weird. I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. I got this. I went in there. I said, I'm not even worried about that money. What do I gotta do to get my money? Who got my money? Picked up my phone, put my headset up on, started making calls. Yeah. Oh, you need some potatoes moving. All right, what are we looking here? What's the kind of language, you know? Oh, yeah, is that a flatbed reefer? You need a vented on that? All right, cool. It's usually come in pallets. Like, what's the weight? You know, now that I know, I have the information, I understand it, and started snapping. I got, you know, some good ones. So it works. And then, you know, I had to go out and do like, hey man, you talked to Angel yet? Had to remind them. Yeah man, I'm not trying to make my emergency your emergency, but it kind of is. Or maybe y'all don't like me because you're dispatchers and I'm the broker, and I haven't really given you any freight. And when I get loads, you guys want me to give you all my money. Like if I get a load at a certain price and I gotta move it, well yeah, if you got a truck out in that area, I'll give it to you, but I gotta get this kind of money. It took me a long time to get on. The account that I got the other day, you guys used to be set up with them, but you've been inactive for a year or two. And then you're giving me loads, you know, from something else to repower or whatever the fuck. Maybe that is confidential, but you know what I mean? I actually stood up to him one day and was like, look, I got stuff from my mentor that I shouldn't be doing this. It's kind of like you guys are throwing me under the bus, like I'm the scapegoat. So when, you know, I kind of had this made up before I went in there. So the next morning when they brought me that same fucking shit, you know, I was like, yeah, I ain't doing it. Oh, my guy, Craig Bliss. Dude, who is he? Craig Bliss. About to drop another name eventually when they like, but I gotta keep doing it. Like I know one of the baddest freight brokers in the industry. He's one of my dad's good friends. Told my dad, oh yeah, I gotta finish. But I said, I ain't doing it. So then we moved it. We gave it to somebody else, you know, whatever. It kind of backed off. They quit, like, trying to attack me and, like, you know, all day. I'm new in the environment, so I don't want to, like, you know, do do my chest pump and shit. I don't want to shock the foundation, no. You gotta be like Samson. And, yeah, and then Angel came in, and Angel sold me on it. But Angel's also the same guy who said we were just like used car salesmen. If you guys check out my LinkedIn, I put that in there. That don't sit well with me. I ain't a used car salesman. Shit, I could go sell cars right now and get my commission at the end of the day. If that was the case, right? All points I'm just bringing up because I'm going in there tomorrow and like really having a talk. Like, man, it's really like a struggle to get my money. Like, what's up with this? You brought it to my attention because I thought I still had a couple days or a couple weeks on getting my money. And then you were like, yeah, you didn't get paid on Friday? No, I didn't. Where's my money? And then when I brought it to Andre's attention, I said, yo, bro, I thought I was supposed to get paid on Friday. Oh, well, direct deposit's on Thursday. So what, you want me to wait a whole nother week for my money? You gonna throw some interest on that? Actually, I'm typing up a new contract tomorrow because Angel ain't done it yet. And I'm gonna say, man, every time my money's not there, it's $1,000 a day. Cause it's my motherfucking money. I'm there on 1099. I ain't got no boss. It's my fucking money. Make that hood come out. Well, you know, he's just chilling. Yeah, I don't want y'all judging me. I grew up in an environment that's a little different. And I mean, it's the same as a lot of people's. But because that's normal for, I guess, them. Like, y'all already know what I'm alluding to, but it's weird even bringing it up because they don't exist to me. Like, we all come from the same motherfucking thing. All of us. We all got the same blood, man. Unless you don't, then you ain't here. You ain't from here. What? Well, if you ain't from here and you ain't helping me, you got to go. But, yeah, we all from the same people. I mean, science has proven that they've been doing, non-stop, daily stuff, trying to disprove it, trying to brainwash the people. Oh, my kitty. I got a few cats. And my dog is Louisa. But, yeah, brainwashing people with, Grant Cardone, he said disinformation. Disinformation is that thing, or false data. It's in Sell or Be Sold. False data. Where people, regurgitate the same bullshit over and over and over that everybody just buys it as truth. Like those statistics that people throw out, that 10% thing, I was told that in like kindergarten or first grade, and I said, I think that's a lie. Actually, I'm gonna try and figure out how I can reach the maximum potential of this bad boy right here. I was in ISS all the time too. I got expelled from every year of school. I was in school. Not to brag or anything, like, it just didn't suit me. I'm sure in the book you can catch it. It's called From Prison to Penthouse. I'm dropping it August 1st. Now it's official. Y'all be on the lookout. Grant Cardone said his book was, I always call him Grant Cardone. Cardone. But, he said his book, oh, it's in the car. Was it? I'm pretty sure he said it was the #1 self-published book. And, it's only that because he went through an experience, seen it for what it was, took himself out of it, and then wrote that experience down to help others get there, right? Law of prosperity. I'll put the money cap on. Gotta take my hair down. I got this top knot going on. Oh, I had to explain to one of my homies. I was telling him about the 5 rings. Hold on. Phenomenal. Loved it. got a theory about the people who think about lizard people. Bang that bad boy out. If you don't give your kids this for Christmas, what are you doing with life? This is on my to-do list. This book right here. Actually, I got this book called The Warrior's Way one time. I used to get books dropped on me when I was in prison. And The Warrior's Way was by a guy who wrote it. And he referenced this book. And he only gave a little bit. When I seen this at Barnes & Noble, Tay Lopez did a snap or something about when's Barnes & Noble gonna go out of business for raping the people, right? But I mean, look at that quality. And this is one of them books I got for like $7.95. I'm not a bargain shopper by any means. If I see something I like it, I'm gonna buy it. This just so happened to be $7.95. Look at that color. I haven't even read it yet. I'm about to though. But when I got out of prison, I got out on house arrest or whatever, I did everything I could to get this book first. And one of the biggest things that resonated with me in there was you can never choose how many adversaries you have, their skill level, or like their weapons, I think. I have to get back to me on that. It's by Miyamoto Musashi's Art of Strategy. See, strategy, the 5 rings, bruh. But, okay, so you can never determine your adversary's numbers, their weapons, or their strength. But you can determine the environment. Oh yeah, let's do like a little book recap. Phenomenal. You gotta get that one. I did a video on his. I might have been a little off. This is on my. Oh, I got stuff falling out of it. I use this book a lot. I read this book a couple times. It's a little wore out. Sticker fell off of it. I got a bookmark in here. Funnel, carrier side, shipper side, site, capep. Oh, I gotta keep this out. I mean, that's why I haven't got that done. Yeah, this is a good book. I like the layout of it a lot. Comic. Ooh, how Google works. You gotta be a learning machine. People who can create and lead entire new ventures and businesses. This is a special class of smart creative. The CEO. Leaders with the audacity and talent to start new businesses are a special breed and are often adverse to working within the structure of a big company. What? Who's that? Oh, Eric Schmidt and Jonathan Rosenberg with the Allen Eagle. Baby, am I keeping you up?
No.
You just gotta get in the video, don't you?
No, I'm not please. I don't want your video.
Okay, so she is an expert in doing. You don't want it in the video?
No.
That's good. I don't ever show my women off. I don't. My friends always be like, and anytime you get with somebody, they don't ever come hang out. Well, me and her got something going on, not you and me and her and everybody else. Alright. Thank you. Thank you for doing my hair this morning too. I know I hit him with the wow factor. And oh yeah, she is an expert in doing. She's a risky creative. She's not afraid to fail because she believes that in failure there's usually something valuable she can salvage. Either that, or she's just so damn confident she knows that even in the event that she does fail, she can pick herself up and get it right, or she can pick herself up and get it right the next time around. Yeah, it's taking me. I got out of prison. I mean, I was getting there right before I went to prison. I think that's why I had to go to prison. I don't know. I was on a reckless path too. I was real reckless. And culture and success go hand in hand. If you don't believe your own slogans, you won't get very far. Smart creatives most attracted ideas that are grounded in strong strategic foundation. Ooh, what we talk about? What we talk about? Strategy. I'm gonna have to reread this bad boy. I ate this one up. You can tell I got coffee and stuff all over it. Another good one. I always keep my bookmarks in them. I put notes and stuff on them. I had to get this. You know, Tay hit me with the email. I had to scoop this one bad boy up. Another one. I've been relating a lot to this. I said, man, every time you sit there and you got something to do, you set a certain time, or you set some kind of goal, and you say, when you get to that point in the timeline, and you say, I got 20 minutes, I can just do it 20 minutes. Well, every time you hit that, and then every time you got a goal after that, you say, I got 20 minutes, I got 20 minutes, I got 20 minutes, because you start developing a habit. Boom. Positive Momentum.World's coming June 1st. Or no, I said 90 days. Ooh-wee. This one. I'm telling you. Yeah. I let Alex at work use .com secrets. I gave it to him like one of the first days I was in there. I'm about to ask for it back tomorrow because I need it. And he said he ain't learning from it and he ain't reading it. So I'm gonna be like, yo man, so I really need that book to like hone in my funnel. GetCreditPixel.com. I got Cleanfleetz popping, but that's more like a service. This one. When I was reading this one, I was like, oh yeah, I'm glad I got reminded. A lot different. There's a lot of content in there. See how little those words are? Speed reading. Oh, let's put 7 healing stars out there. My buddy Chris. Oh, Big Mac out there. He said that the homie Jomar is working with Dr. Amen. So, you know, I got on this book, read it up.